Welcome to Thomas Sewing Center Sewing Tips. Good morning, this is Devin at Thomas Sewing Center, and today we're going to learn how to use your Baby Lock embroidery machine with a flash drive. First step in any embroidery that you're going to do is you're going to need embroidery files. Today we're going to learn how to download embroidery files from Embroidery Library. So the first thing you want to do is open up your web browser, which we use Mozilla Firefox. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to open this up. And inside of your browser, you're going to want to navigate to Embroidery Library. The best thing to do is to just Google search for it. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in. Okay, it comes up at the top. So just left click on embroiderylibrary.com. And here you'll see that they have some free designs, and you'll see at the very top on the right hand side of your screen, underneath the sign out button, there's a tab called free designs. You can sign in, which I am, and download and pay for designs, but today we're just going to use the free designs for purposes of demonstration. So I'm going to go ahead and left click on the tab and scroll down to the designs that they are offering free today, and we'll just use this top design. It says available in 2 sizes, and depending on your needs you're going to want to pick the size that you're going to use. So today I'm just going to pick the 3.87 inch by 3.62 inch. Okay, it's giving you the option of your file format, and it has already selected the PES format. That's the format that you need to use for your Baby Lock machine. So go ahead and hit add to basket. Okay, and check out, which is free, so it's not going to charge you. And click the complete order button history, the complete order button to finish your order. And now you'll see the design that you picked is going to show up on the left hand side, and it's going to give you the option to either view the design or to download it. And the format is already selected PES for us, so we don't have to change that. But the thing you're going to want to do is you want to download the product in unzipped form, because the machine cannot read a zipped folder. So go ahead and click unzipped, and it's going to give you the option to either open or save the file. The thing you're going to want to do is save the file. It's going to download into your downloads folder, as you can see, and from this point the easiest thing to do to get it on your machine is to just simply minimize the main browser screen and leave this one here up. Okay, so you're going to want to minimize this and get that out of the way. So the design that you recently downloaded is near the top of the downloads folder, and from this point you want to go ahead and enter and insert your flash drive into the computer. Okay, this will pop up, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to open the folder to view your files. So you go ahead and click on that, and here you see this EMBF5 folder, which is for use with a Janome machine. So that's not what we need to look at today, but as I have learned in my years of doing this, you're going to want to create a new folder over here on the right hand side of the screen where we have the flash drive pulled up. You're going to want to select a new folder, and it's going to pop up with a dialog box here for you to type in a new name for the folder. And what I found is the easiest thing to do is to name the folder something that relates to the design that you're going to download to the flash drive. So today I'm just going to name it test. So it creates the folder on your flash drive named test. Now the best thing to do to get the design onto your computer, or onto your flash drive rather, to use on your machine, is just simply left click on the design here and drag it over. Keep your finger on the mouse and just drag it directly over to that folder and drop and let loose of the mouse, and it'll drop into that folder. So we're done with the downloads folder over here, and you can just close it out. And just to verify that your design is in fact in your folder, double click on the folder and you'll see it come up. There's your design that you just downloaded, and here is where you want to rename the design to a name that you're going to recognize down the road, because you probably won't remember just by the letter and the numbers that which design you're actually looking at. So what you're going to want to do is right click on the design like so, and it's going to give you the options on this pull down list to rename. So go down to rename and left click on rename, and it's going to turn blue, and that means that you can go ahead and enter your text. So I'm going to name this one test design and hit enter. So that finalizes your changes to the name. So now in your baby lock machine you're ready to go ahead and use this. So what you're going to want to do, this is very important, anytime you pull the flash drive out of the machine, you're going to want to eject the disk. So go ahead and close your folder there, and go down to the right hand side of the screen, and there'll be either in this menu here where there's a little arrow, or it'll be go ahead and be there, but it'll be a little, looks like a USB plug with a green check mark. It's safely remove your hardware. So go ahead and click on that, and that makes it it'll give you the option to eject your flash drive, and our flash drive is called DS Pro. So whatever the name of your flash drive is, you're going to want to go ahead and eject it, and left click on that, and it's going to tell you it's safe to remove your hardware. So now it's safe to pull the flash drive from your computer and insert it into your machine. Now that you've learned how to transfer designs to a flash drive using the internet and downloading designs, we're going to show you how to get designs to your flash drive for use with your baby lock machine from a CD or other media that you may buy in a store. So first thing you want to do is insert your CD into the computer, and today we're using an Anita Good design, just a CD that we have available here at the store that we are going to try to transfer the PES files from the CD to your flash drive. So wait for the CD to load up, and there it is. It's going to pop up the autoplay, so just hit the open folder to view the files. Here you'll see the folder that says design files. That's the one that you're going to want to look at. That's where your files are for your machine. So just open it up, left click, double click, and you'll see the different selections as far as your file formats. You want to look for the PES format for your brother or baby lock machine, which in this case is baby lock. So you're going to open up that, and there are your designs that you are going to need to put onto your flash drive. So now just leave that window where it is and insert your flash drive now into the computer. Okay, now we have this window pops up, and it gives you the option to open the folder to view your files. So that's what you're going to want to do, like we did before. And here is the flash drive that we used before, but now we're going to make a new folder, and we're going to call it Test CD Transfer. Like I did before, the box pops up and allows you to rename it to whatever you please. So I just chose that as a handy name for further use. So now you want to go back over to your left side of the screen where your disk is, and the best thing to do is to, like I hit back and so we could look at our folders again. But you see here the Brother Baby Lock PES folder has the designs inside of it. You can either copy this like so, and then paste it into this folder. But I find the easiest way to do it is just to simply open the folder and drag, with using the left button on the mouse, drag a box all the way down to the bottom, and just so that it selects every design. You're going to want to, whenever you get down to the bottom, you just let loose of the mouse and it's going to highlight all of your designs. And you're going to want to right click inside of that highlighted area, and there is an option to copy. So just select copy. Now you're good to go ahead and close out this box. You don't need it anymore. Open up your test CD transfer folder that we just made, and right click. See, move this over where you can see better. Now right click inside of the folder, anywhere in this space here at all, it doesn't matter, but just right click and you see the option to paste. When you hit paste, it'll copy the files from the CD to the folder that we just created on the flash drive. Now you may want to rename this folder something that you will recognize in the future, or rename the individual designs. This one, for example, is Herb Garden, but for these purposes I'm just going to leave it as Test CD Transfer. But if you are organizing your files on your flash drive, it's usually a good idea to keep everything organized in folders that have names that you can find later, so that you keep all your designs nice and organized so that you know what you have. It will take just another moment for these to finish copying from the CD, and whenever that finishes, we'll be able to go ahead and eject the drive and use it in the machine. But it will just take just a moment. Okay, now they're in, and as you can see, this is our folder that we have open to view our flash drive, and we can go up to the left and hit the back button, and you can see that you indeed have that folder on your flash drive, and you can open it and see all the designs. So what you want to do is just go ahead and exit this and go down to the eject menu that we talked about earlier. It's in the same location. Just go ahead and safely remove and go into the DES Pro and eject it, and you're safe to remove it and go to your machine. Okay, so now that we've got the designs transferred to the flash drive, we're going to go over to the machine and we're going to put the flash drive into the machine and verify that the files are in fact there. So I'm going to go ahead and put the flash drive in the machine, and we're going to select the USB key on the machine, and you see there are folders that we created: Test CD and Test. So you can open up the individual folders and see what are in them. There's the first one we did, and do it again. There's the second one that we did. There's all those pictures, or all the files off that CD. So I hope this helps some of you out there to put designs onto your flash drives using your Baby Lock machines.